Hello, hello, hello. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane Peninsula in Virginia. So, how is everyone this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you're from? Once again, it is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the peninsula in Virginia. I hadn't been live in a while. I thought I'd give you all a taste of hey. And even though the video is uploaded and coming out a little later this week, I can tell you all just how much I've done. Ah, I had no idea that I had been crocheting and knitting. Yes, as much as I had been last month, and got off to a terrific start this month. Ah, so you can see that I am diligently working on my turtleneck cowl. I actually made 6 of these last month, and there was another white one. I cannot tell you where it went. I'm not going to say that it grew legs, but it's obvious that legs were somehow attached to it. And it got gone. So, being that this was not a gift, these were promised to be donated as giveaways. I am remaking the cowl, which is no problem. I have the yarn, I have the time. I'm making it happen. So, what's in everybody's cup and what is everyone working on? I am sipping on my Folgers 1850 Black, and I actually have butter pecan creamer today. For a long time, about a month and a half, I guess, we did French vanilla and caramel macchiato, which both are very good. I just thought I'd switch it up a little. I like butter pecan ice cream, so I figured I'd try the creamer. Anybody saw that? Yeah, you saw me writing left-handed. I am ambidextrous. Not gonna say that it's too far above doctor's handwriting, but it's legible. So I can tell you that I had a total of 43, I think. It was either 43 or 44 makes for the month of January. 27 of those were granny squares. And once I reach my quota, I'll be shipping those off to Froggy. Froggy went a knitting. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for not covering my mouth. That was just rude. Sorry. I also finished what Kiara and I call Kiara of Kiara Style House, um, a chaos blanket, which is only a scrap blanket, but I did that. Um, I knitted a pocket, a purple pocket, to go with my gray and blue sweater, which I said that the pockets were going to be purple. What else did I do? Hmm. I made 2 wallets. Hello, hello, and thank you for the thumb. 6 turtleneck cowls, 2 telephone cases. Did the tutorial for one. I made a crop sweater, a chaos blanket, a shrug, which I want to make another one of those. I like the way I made that one. A water bottle holder, a chaos hat, 27 6-inch granny squares, and a knitted pocket. I thought I ran across something else that I finished last month. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I think 43 items is pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. So far, under whips for the month of February, like I said, so far, I've got 2 circular blankets. Hmm. Excuse me. Hi, Mom. I was very busy last month, and I'm going to be busy this month. Like I said, I'm working on 2 circular blankets, which I will be doing tutorials for both of those. I'm working on this turtleneck cowl, which will be finished today. I'm still working on my sweater, trying to get those sleeves right. Oh, that's the hardest part. But I'm going to stick to it until I finish. It may be winter of next year when I finish, but it's okay. It should be nap time, being that I didn't go to bed last night. But it's too close to time to go get the kids. If I lay down now, it's going to be like a 3 hour nap, and I can't afford to miss the kids on the school bus. But I need more live hours, so I wanted to jump on and just be live. I am also making a pillow for my chair. So I have everything surrounding me on my bed. Hi, Ola Joe. How are you? It's good to see you too. Welcome in. Oh, I'm also working on an extra large scarf. I want to show you all this extra large scarf. This is all thanks to Mama C. Like I said, I have everything surrounding me on my bed. I made a boo-boo. Okay, there we go. It has some flaws. It does. I'm working my border. And I changed colors. And I got some gates and holes in here, but it's my first really kind of big piece. And it's already been cleaned. Thank you. Thank you. I'm proud of it. But even though it has its flaws, my daughter was like, so what are you going to do with that? I said, well, I'm going to complete it with all the colors that I want. And then I'm going to go back and remake it and try to make less mistakes. And I saw her long face, and she was like, I wanted that. And I'm like, you know what? It's yours. It's yours. Flaws and all. So this is spoken for. My baby said she liked it. And it's my first big knitted piece. I'm so, Mama C, I am so proud of this. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patience. I tried to learn to crochet when I think I was 12, 11 or 12. I was in the nope, I was in 7th grade, so I must have been 12. And um, my neighbor, bless her heart, I was already crocheting and she needed help crocheting. So I asked her if she would teach me how to knit and I would help her with her crocheting. And she had no patience. She had no patience, bless her heart. She had patience for kids. She just didn't have teaching patience. And she got upset because I was purling when I should have been knitting. And I just kept asking her, just explain to me, show me. A lot of people don't understand that. People learn differently. I'm one of those ones, talk me through it while you do it. Then let me do it. And whatever I mess up on, you're there to direct me. Then from there, I pretty much, as long as I'm able to see it being done and can learn the why it's being done, and then to do it, I pretty much got it after that. But that's why I haven't gotten any further in this editing thing, because computer jargon and my brain just don't go together. But I'm still working with it and I'm trying to make it happen. And one day it will. One day it will. I have faith in that. I feel like a big girl today. I got a lot done this morning, but I was telling you all about what I'm working on. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. I need to make at least 33 more granny squares this month. Well, last night, instead of sleeping, I did 8. I can show you what one of them looks like. So those are my granny squares that I did. Yep, I have puffs and clusters. And so that takes me down to 25 that I need. I also completed, finally, the mitered blanket that I was working on. When I tell y'all I had everything close, I was not kidding. All I have to do is weave in my ends. I was considering a border, but I don't want to mess up the miters. I love the way they came together. I love the way I switched up colors in each of the corners once I got, especially when I got to this part here. I was like, oh, that is so cute. So yeah, that's done, except the ends sewn in or weaved in. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take care as well. Thank you. I'm still going to finish this. So this is on my whip list. So I have more greens to add to that. And this piece I started, it was going to be a rectangular blanket. My oldest daughter saw it and loved the colors. And she was like, oh, what are you doing with that piece? And she was just going to take this piece. I'm like, it's not finished. So she says, I said, I tell you what, let me work on it. She was like, well, I just like the colors, Mom. Let me work on it and I got you. So what I'm going to do is frog this and turn it into a nice long scarf for her. And I'm going to knit it. I am going to knit her scarf with those colors. And I even have, it doesn't look like a pretty cake, but it's a cake and I know how to work it. So I'm going to work it. So that is what I am working on. Um, if you want to see this is my ice cream garden. And what I really like about this is when I did this cluster, I made like a fence around it. That's what made me call it a garden. I thought that was so unique. I mean, talk about texture. And then, of course, I have my ribbon going around, and it is repeat after this, going from my clusters out. I have 3 more rounds of the pink to do, and then it's going to go into another round of clusters, and then a pink round, and then 4 rounds of the yellow. So those are the 3 colors that I'm doing with. I like the bright colors. I love the bright colors. Purple is my color, and there's no purple in it. And what I considered doing actually was when it was the size that I wanted, I considered giving it a green border just because I call it a garden and I would like to have that green grass in there somewhere. But I didn't want it in the middle. I thought that would be a really pretty accent color. And I have yarn everywhere. The good thing is, it was up to here last night, and now it's down to here. So I'm doing good. I'm working it out. I am definitely working it out. Um, this is another one of the cows that I finished last month. This is the start of the pillow that I'm making. I don't like the fuzzy yarn. I'm not crazy. It's got a serious halo, a real serious halo. And it's kind of itchy. But this pillow goes under the cushion that's in the chair. And it will be using up all of my fuzzy yarn. So I have that to do. You saw the extra large scarf that I'm working on. And 2 of the 4 colors that are going to be in it. I don't see what I did with the other 2 colors. I have the red. I have the purple. It's going to have blue. And there was a 4th color. I don't know what I did with it. It'll probably be another blue, since my daughter wants it in blue. It's her favorite color. So, and what I also thought about, instead of making a scarf for my daughter, but I'm going to stick to the scarf. I was going to make her somebody. Okay, go get the door. Look at my time. Okay. Good. For those of you looking at this on the repeat, I have found a couple who I I think I told you all before, I moved to Hampton 5 years ago from Portsmouth, Virginia. And in me looking for places to donate, I called the fire department. And the young lady that I spoke to happens to be from Portsmouth as well. And she moved over here 3 years ago. So she and her husband donate hats and scarves to the oncology center over here in Hampton. She, bless her heart, is a patient there as well. But I told her what I do and the types of things that I have, and she was like, I would love to arrange a time to pick those items up. So some of the makes that I made for January are actually in that bag already. I remember my mother used to go in for radiation treatments, and she would always complain of being very cold. So, and also, she used to get platelet infusions because she had a condition called thrombocytopenia. Um, but that's just making sure that we don't sustain a lot of injuries, especially those that are involved. Well, all of them pretty much involve bleeding, even if it's bruising. That's bleeding under the skin. We just have to be careful, which I should be doing anyway. There is a crochet along that started today that I think I missed. I know that there's another one starting in March. I think that one is called Nature's Walk. And Auntie Maureen is going to be doing that one. The one that started today is with Auntie Carrie from Carrie the Elephant Yarning. The Yarny Elephant, the Elephant Yarny. I get confused. I apologize. But I like crochet alongs. I don't like the fact that being ADHD, I tend to lose focus a lot. That's what I don't like. But I was able to download the pattern for Nature's Walk on my phone. So that will also give me incentive instead of, having to wait for the next meeting to do more. I'm one of those when I grab a hold to something, all of my focus is right there on that until somebody throws a penny in my change jar. Then I start looking for all the rest of the pennies. Yeah, I find that a lot of us uh, have either ADD, ADHD, and or OCD. And I'm ADHD and OCD. And sometimes it can be quite comical. It can be quite comical, especially when I'm doing things like folding clothes. And I can't decide whether something belongs to my daughter or my granddaughter. Or when it comes to like the jeans, whether they are my grandsons or my granddaughters. And I will sit there for the longest time and look at those jeans. Excuse me. I'm sorry. And I found myself laying those jeans aside And then I will lay every pair of jeans aside, including mine. And that's where it gets to be comical. Because my grandson, bless his heart, he's the one who just turned 7. He will look at me and say, Grandma, you know no one else in here can wear your jeans right. And I'm like, sure you can. You put 2 of you in there together, y'all can make it happen. Oh my goodness. Out of the mouths of babes. He lucked out his birthday. Every meal he said he wanted his mom cooked. He said he wanted balloons. His grandma got him balloons. His aunties got him a dragon. Baby girl Oompa got a unicorn. Oh, that would be great, Mama. Then you don't have to crochet on your own. Let's keep our fingers crossed that everything works out on both ends. But yeah, he said he wanted balloons. He got balloons. The only thing he didn't get was the peach cobbler, and that was because he changed his mind and said he wanted grapes and ice cream. So he got grapes and ice cream. He got breakfast for dinner. He got homemade corn dogs. My daughter is such a cook. Oh my goodness. She asked me, do you like those corn dogs? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I love corn dogs. She's like, do you know how to make them? No. Okay, cool, cool. Well, I'm going to pray that it's a puzzle fit. That's what I'm going to pray. It will do my heart so much good to have someone there that can sit and crochet with you. It really would. That would really make me happy. We have people out here in our neighborhood that crochet, and when it's warm and when I sit on the porch, sometimes they'll come over and sit with me and crochet. But if I'm not sitting outside, they don't come. And it's not that I'm not, okay, how do you put this? It's not that I'm not inviting. That's not the problem. Um, but my daughter and I have this thing that you don't let any and everybody into your space. Okay. And the reason you don't is because you have to check out somebody else's energy. You don't, if you are a person with good energy, which I like to consider myself as being a high energy person, um, you don't want somebody that's going to bring that down. And for years, I always thought that I could fix people. If they had low energy, I could give them some of mine. I could make sad people happy and I could make mean people nice, and there was just so much that I thought I was a fixer. I was always the fixer, and um, it took getting older and emotionally mature to learn that I can't fix everybody. I can offer what I can offer, and I can continue to be me. But beyond that, if a person doesn't want to be fixed, if a person doesn't want your help, you have to respect that. Yeah, you have to respect that. And it's not necessarily something bad on you. They just may have issues that they need to work out. But at the same time, you can't allow your goodness to fade. So the other part of me would always do my Wonder Woman spin. If you get in that space, I'm just saying. But then there's sometimes that you can meet people and you know right away that there was this little bitty hole in your heart that needed to be filled to make everything complete. I'm not saying that you don't develop other holes that other people can feel, but there was this one that was created for this person. And when that person comes along, they just slide right into that slot. Thing you got in my slot, Mama C. Exactly. 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 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 34, 36, 37. I only have 27 rows to go, guys. It's exciting to get close to the end, but then sometimes it's like, okay, I can put this down. I only have a few more rows to go. That's when that penny gets thrown into the change jar. I'll go chasing those pennies. I think you had already gone to answer the doorbell, Mama. But the scarf that I want to make for my daughter, there was another consideration for the yarn as well. Seeing that knitting takes less yarn than crocheting, I had heard it and I had seen it before, but to actually work it and see it work in that way, um, hello, Ariane, how are you? Nice to see you. I was also thinking of turning this into a somebody. My daughter said she loved the colors. And I was like, I bet that would be a beautiful somebody. And I think I would still have enough, hopefully. I don't know, maybe to make her a cowl even. That might work. So what are you working on today? What are you guys working on? I have a video coming out at 5 o'clock today. It was supposed to come out 5 o'clock yesterday. I forgot to change the date on it. But I have another one. I have to reschedule the other one because I wanted it to come out today, but I don't want to put both of them out the same day. So it's actually going to be out tomorrow. The one for today is the ASL review for the alphabets that we've already gone through. And the one for tomorrow is tips. I love you too, beautiful. Oh, for those of you who don't know, Jennifer is my baby girl. That is my daughter. And I am too tickled to see her in here. That's what you call support. That is family support. Y'all see. At least you know they're happy tears. You're the best. mm. Ah. Oh boy. Mama C, Jennifer. Jennifer, Mama C. Oh wow. This is a moment. This is a moment. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful moment. Ah. Oh boy. I can eat breakfast now. Oh my goodness. Ah, that's a good one. That's that heart warmer right there. Yes. And both of you are the sweetest. You really, really are. And since I have beautiful hair, I call Jennifer beautiful. I guess you see when she came in the room, she said, "Hello, pretty." Oh, I love you, pretty. That's how we greet each other. That is every morning that I get good morning, pretty. And I say to her, good morning, beautiful. And that all through the day, we, of course, every now and then we call each other and it's mama or Jennifer or baby or gorgeous or whatever. Oh, and yeah, she's my mama too. She's my youngest and my mama. And that's cool. And that's cool. She's my nurse. She's my chef. She's my sounding board. She's my promoter. Oh wow. Um, just a heads up from a mom's perspective. Uh, guys, when you order Amazon, Please understand that your delivery driver is just that. They are not there to manipulate your packages, hold on to your packages. Just as with anywhere, there may be a few rogues out there, but for the most part, these people get up in the morning. They go to a place that does not appreciate them. 9 times out of 10, they don't deliver in the area where they live. So they have to travel half hour, 45 minutes, hour, some an hour and a half away from home. Granted, they get paid for the travel time, okay. But these people are given a van, like you pack up to go fishing or hunting, with 200 to 300 packages in them. Sometimes heavy, 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 heavy packages. And they're given 6 hours, 5, 6 hours to deliver those packages. They don't want to hurt your packages. When they do you the courtesy of knocking on the door to let you know your package is there, it's because they're trying to protect you. They don't want the porch pirates to come along and get what you paid for, what you've been waiting for. They want to do their part to make you happy. So when you see them and they say, good morning, good afternoon, how you doing? Wave, nod your head, say hi. All of it, and believe it or not, those little things mean so much. They mean so much. And another thing, this was not quite so happy, but if you have dogs and other pets that you claim don't bite, I'm a dog lover. I've had dogs in my life, my entire life. Never have heard me say, and you will not hear me say that they don't bite, because I understand. I know that they are animals and they have animal mentalities. And I don't always have to put them on somebody for them to want to take a blood out of somebody. I can't control an animal's instincts. Prime example, I grew up with a German Shepherd. His name was Rex. I had Rex from birth until I was 11 years old. When I was 9 years old, I was walking Rex up and down the sidewalk. A guy came to the house that I never cared for. From the time I met the man, I never liked him. And he pulled up in our driveway on his motorcycle. And as long as I was walking Rex, kids in the neighborhood would throw rocks at Rex. They would run in front of him and yell, and he never got aggressive. This day, I'm walking Rex up and down the sidewalk. This guy pulls into the yard, and it took every ounce of strength I had to keep Rex from pulling me across that yard to get to that man. As much as I was saying, no, Rex, heal, stop. As much as I was screaming that, it didn't matter. He evidently didn't like the man either. Well, he was vibing off my vibes or whatever. But I'm walking away from the house, not towards the house. And I saw the guy when he pulled in, and Rex did a U-turn. And I was still trying to go straight, and I was pulling with everything I had. So, when you say to these Amazon drivers or any delivery driver, they don't bite, you don't know that. You don't know that. And I'm not taking away from the fact that those are your babies. Those are your precious ones. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to pets now. So this is the closest I can get to them. This is my kitty cat. And yes, I sleep with my kitty cat every night. And my kitty cat is always on my bed, sometimes in my chair, if I feel like holding my kitty cat. So I understand the love of pets. Like I said, I've been around them my entire life. And I absolutely love dogs and I love cats. I just can't, I can't be around them very long. I would love to, but I can't. But please respect the drivers and understand that they're just doing their job. They're just doing their job, and it's upsetting to me being a parent of a delivery driver because sometimes it's a job they love. They love, you combine two things that a person likes to do. In this particular situation, my child, my grown child, loves to drive and loves to walk. And being a delivery driver for Amazon, it encompasses both of these. She gets paid to drive and walk. And she's met with anger. She's met with dogs trying to jump through doors, um, dogs that are not secured in gates, all kinds of things like that. But just say hello and understand and realize that when they got up this morning, they had kids to get ready. Some of them had a mother to take care of, and they got out there, they were on the job, and they're trying to get home to their family too. That's it. They don't want to mess your package up. Now, let me tell you something else about Amazon. Since we're talking about Amazon, lots of times we all get these messed up packages and they're half packed and cut open and stuff. That is long before it gets to the driver. It is long before it gets to the driver. So when you call Amazon and complain, especially if it's inside the box, they got this one little package in the box that should have all the bubble wrapping in the world around it, and it's not. When it gets to you, it's destroyed because it's a little piece of electronics or something. Call Amazon. Don't call Amazon on the driver, because when they plucked your item off the shelf and put that little bitty package in that big box unsecured, and they threw it on the belt to go down the belt and picked by another picker who threw it over on a cart, that happened long before it got to the driver. And you see your driver walking up to the door. They come up to the door, sit the package down, take a picture of it because it's their job to do that. And most of them are nice enough to pick the package back up and say, there you go. Okay, that's enough ranting about Amazon. That's the Amazon etiquette for the day. Yes, but the next video to come out after the review is going to be some tips. Just telling you what to look for as far as the yarn stash is concerned. And how to keep it under control. And I'm working on that. Once I get everything, like I have things in my um, yarn shelf that are not yarn, which is why I have a surplus of yarn over here. So once I clear those items, which are basically books, once I get the books out of there, then I'll be able to put the yarn in there. And then we will have room. All of this will be cleared up. All of that will be cleared up because it will go on the shelf. There are a few tips. Oh, while I have you all, those of you who have Joanne gift cards, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw somebody say it online, and I called Joann's this morning, and they are no longer accepting gift cards, Joann's gift cards. So if you have people that give you gift cards, um, ask them for a Visa gift card or Amex or MasterCard or, either one of those types of gift cards so that you'll be able to use it. Joann's is not selling gift cards right now, and they're not taking any. I learned from the best mama I learn from the best. But that's just a little tidbit of information that I learned that I wanted to pass along. Okay, I am looking at my time, and my time is coming up real close. I have enjoyed today. My heart has been made full and happy. I'm always happy to see you, Mama. Always happy to see you. But for my baby girl to pop in, I'm 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 bubbly. I feel like a whole bottle of champagne right now. Yep. If you pop my cork, it's just gonna all the excitement is just gonna explode. But I am really, really happy that we had this time together. I promise you I love you too, Mama C. I really, really do. But I promise you that I am going to make myself more visible. And especially now that I have my ring light. And I'm still going to work on this editing thing. I'm going to keep you all more involved in things that I'm working on. And I am getting more into the YouTube streets as far as finding out things that are going on in the community. So, and finding out the things that are going on in the community so that I can share those with you. Okay? I love each and every one of you. Please, please, please remember to always love yourself because that is the greatest love of all. And you can't give others the love that they deserve if you don't love yourself the way you deserve to be loved. And you deserve the best. And in all of that, know that I love you as well. So until we see each other again in these YouTube streets.